She did not die in the van. The van was not her cause of death. Something happened to her when she got outside of the van, when she crawled outside the van. And many witnesses have confirmed she crawled outside that van.
12 News, I'm Monet Stevens. We start now with some breaking news. Grammy-nominated singer-songwriter Angie Stone has died in a car accident in Montgomery County. A spokesperson with her team has confirmed this with WSFA 12 News. Joining us live now is our reporter Simon Schuster. And Simon, you spoke with Stone's
when the crash happened. According to the Alabama Law Enforcement Agency, it was on I-65 around 7 a.m. This is a look at the scene about 2 miles south of Hope Hall. According to Champaign, the singer was supposed to meet her in Maryland today for a performance at the CIAA basketball tournament. She had just performed last night at the 2025 Grand Marshals Ball in Mobile. That's according to the Mobile.
Literally, she wrote a lot of songs for the Sugar Hill Gang label that she never got credit for. And but she was just an incredible talent. I mean, when I say very smart, she was just a very, very smart woman.
And the crash did block the left northbound lane and the left southbound lanes, but Aaliyah troopers declared all lanes open and the scene clear at 11 a.m. today. I'm told that multiple people were also in the van you saw in those pictures, but the singer was the only person to have died. Nothing further is available at this time, and Aaliyah troopers continue to investigate the.
I look at these young folks who are living these lives and they think that it's supposed to be the way that it is on Instagram, and they're forgetting about the people who have paved the way for them to be in that situation. They're forgetting about the women like Angie Stone, who's been in the business all of these years. You're gonna forget about what she did, all of the people that she put on and helped. So you gotta go through something to write a song like $20.
They've taken pretty much everything. They've stolen, I won't say stolen, but they have taken all the monies that were due to me. They have basically absorbed in that company. And even though there's several class action lawsuits, people that were working on my behalf never even registered the songs. All the songs that I've done, I'm only coming to find out they were not properly registered by the companies that I signed over to. People that was. So I'm truly a walking testimony that God has carried me all this time. Because if you only knew how much money they have taken from me, how much they have stolen from me, monies that I'm supposed to be, I should have been able to retire 20 years ago with the money I've made, supposedly. But there are key people that have been driving the ships. And what they've been doing is improperly representing me, improperly stealing from me, taking things in their own hand, changing and switching lanes because they knew I didn't know that part. See, I'm not an attorney. I don't know everything. What I learned how to do was go out, work hard, get paid, come home, pay my bills.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel, The Yellow Pen. And in today's video, we discuss Angie Stone's passing and how social media and the world is reacting to her passing. First and foremost, I would like to send my condolences to the family and all of the loved ones affected by Miss Stone's death, because this was very unfortunate, and the way in how she passed is just a very sad situation, very sad day. I just want to say a little bit on this situation because there are so many theories connected and surrounded around Miss Stone's death. So there have been multiple conspiracies and theories surrounding Miss Stone's death. According to yourweb.com, and according to multiple reputable sources, including the Alabama law enforcement, Angie Stone was a passenger in a 2021 Mercedes-Benz Sprinter van that was involved in a crash on Interstate 65 near Montgomery, Alabama. The incident occurred around 4:25 a.m. on March 1st. Initial reports indicate that the van first overturned in a single vehicle crash. that cause of which remains under investigation. Following this initial event, the overturned van was struck by a 2021 Freightliner Cascadia, an 18-wheeler driven by a 33-year-old man from Skidmore, Texas. Stone was pronounced dead at the scene, making her the sole fatality among the van's 9 passengers, which included her band members and her backup dancers. The other 8 were injured and transported to a nearby medical facility for treatment. So what makes this story interesting is the fact that Miss Stone was allegedly out of the van after it was hit the first initial time and it was involved in the first incident. And this was according to 2 of the other passengers that were in the van with Miss Stone. So there was a lady on TikTok who did an actual video. This video isn't even found on TikTok anymore, of the woman explaining the accident more in depth. So it was said that the man in the 18-wheeler, number one, how did you go from controlling your 18-wheeler to veering off and driving on the opposite side of the highway where Miss Stone was allegedly standing outside of the van? That's very odd, because normally when an 18-wheeler causes a car accident, it's going to hit more than one person, or it's going to damage more than one thing. So for the fact that Miss Stone was already outside of the van, this man who was on the opposite side of the highway veers off to the side of the highway where Miss Stone is standing outside, and no one else is injured. Not a single soul. Not even a finger. Not a toe, not an ear. No one else is injured. And she's the only one that passed away. Not only that, I took the liberty of trying to find out who is this man who unalived her from the 18-wheeler. How about we take a look for ourselves to see what I found? I didn't find absolutely anything on this man. I asked Google at least 3 different times, who is this man? All Google said was it was a 33-year-old man from Texas. Okay, well, who is this man? Because if it was any other person, their name would be splattered all over the news. Their name would be dragged through the news, public, the community, social media. We have no information on this man at all. At all. But yet, we just know that she was hit by a 33-year-old man. That's it. No name. But that's the games that they play. And it's just a very sad situation. Again, like I said, Miss Stone is in a better place right now. After she came out and exposed the music industry for what they are and who they are and the low values that they stand for, Miss Stone was allegedly hushed. But again, my prayers go out to all the loved ones and the family members affected by Miss Stone's death and her passing. It's just a very, very sad, and I hope that the family gets justice and things happen for them. Miss Stone, thank you for being a great R&B singer, and you have blessed us truly. God bless you and rest in peace. Be sure to drop a comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching.